today. I just joined today. The Royal Canadian Army First Aid people. Yes. The RCAMC people. What we do, we help the people on the site with gunshot wounds and so forth. Today, I'm going to show you how to pack your first aid kit. Now, talk about the first aid kit itself. It got two pockets in here, A and B, and pockets on the side for your scissors. Always make sure there's a rope on it so you don't lose it. Make sure it's tied to your somewhere. And don't forget to put your armbands on so people know on the field that you're from the Canadian Government Health, the CD Health. Yes. Usually a pack comes with 3, so you and your friends could be one. All one. So, it got some bobby pins, nice scissors, not pointed. This will wound someone when you do your bandages. First, stuffing these into your dressing chair Mark 3. Mark 3 means, I don't know, Mark 1 and 2 is not available. So after opening this by pulling the port string, you get to this point. And here's the bandage. Now this is either for the leg or the arm. After bandaging up the wound, this is kind of like for, no, it's not depends. You could use it for depends if you got shot up on the ass there. But let me remove the part. This you wrap around. First, you bandage with gloves. You know, each pack comes in a box of gloves. You open your gloves here. It's 4 by 6 yards. Yeah. It's pretty nice that first these bandages, first clean the wound. This is, if you have time, if the bullet's over your head, shooting all the time. Out there in the field, it is really bad. But in the local life here, you're always, in training grounds of Canada. You first glaze up. Nice quality clean glaze. Then you use your bandage. If it's simple, one to hold your arm like so. Each of these packs comes in a box, 2 for box. Comes with 2 safety pins, no Velcro, and you unfold it and go in your first aid book that you have to carry with you. Put it in parts you want. Also, make a good rag if you need an instant cleanup somewhere. Let's check if anybody online. Now, because you also use the rope for a tourniquet and so forth. Okay, I'm on this time. pretty good. And also remember, if the enemy comes, you can always use this for a weapon. Ow! See, that's why it shouldn't be pointed. Now, I'm going to get back to the meat. If it's a broken arm or something, it's very easy to put this on over the gaze thing. Again, use this part sling. Over the rope, tight this. So you got tight this, and then you pull up. Now I know it looks like it's ready to float, but it's not. Now, also remember, if the patient died, always pack the new government's down of dope for painkillers. We don't mess with little fucking pills anymore. Now, there's many other uses of this too, because you have to use this in the wintertime for a muffler. Oh, tying the enemy up. Don't. Oh, you can break it. Okay, but if you have to break it, that's how it's a one piece. You can wrap this up. Oh, this one when I joined these people, they give me, some kind of instructions. And all of these all have specially date. Remember, inside each pack is the date. This is 1960. Updated fresh for the Army. Make sure the corner of each pack, and there's a lot of these in these for treating about 2 people. Make sure to carry magnifying glasses too. May 1951. That's a 5. Yeah. Oh, that's a 5. Make sure everything is up to date. May 1951. Yeah, these are 1951 stock here. 19. How come that one looked like 1981? Oh, that's 5. Probably the typing. May 1951. Well, it's fresh, I should say. 1951. I thought they all 1961. God. Oh. Now, to open these things, you have to see 2 arrows. All you have to do is this. Easy to tell package. It just will become in here. Not to say it comes with enough bobby pins to do a good thing. What this is itchy. Now, I don't enough to feed a couple of people. Treat a couple of people. And as you see, you could break these, and you could wrap them around your legs like so. Like so. This is sample here for leg. For armor, or if the bullet is, you have problem, you get shot, stomach, treat it with gauze, clean the wound, wrap this around, and that's a lot of things. Head wound, very simple. You put on your head. The second part I cut just to show you the gloves on here, and you have a head wound. Now, why do you just doesn't have any eye patches? I could, something like that, and wrap around like this. Where's my scope book? So, and bright yellow, I show the enemy that you are wounded. Don't kill me. It could be good for a groin wound, right? Around the legs, tie around, chest wounds, neck wounds, and so forth. And every pack is sterile, clean. So you got enough glazed gloves this week. So it comes with one pack of these, 3 packs of these, a pair of scissors, rope, and all these, and you just stuff them tightly in your bag like so. Don't forget your secret ingredient. As you see, and also to make good bulletproof vests. And so the adjustable backpacks. So remember, you carry the gun or your gun and everything, and remember these things are light. Thank God for cloth. You just stuff everything in here. I know when you first get it, these, room things. Then you put your pack and everything in and put it around here. Scissors go here with your armbands and so forth. And what do you do with these things? Well, they are waterproof, as I show you right now. Waterproof. So you can use them for waterproofing your wounds. Everything is used for treatment on the battlefield. Oh, you're near your home. Oh, when you work with the CD people, they curious defense. Now, that's what the basic first aid kit comes. You could put, all the other things into these, Remember, out on the battlefield is really, a hell. Having an organized, clean badge for your first aid when you're out in the or anywhere, even in the city, when you need to help your comrade in the city. When the enemy comes knocking at your door. Now, also, if you put some lead in, you can also throw them at your enemy. Now, we are always in the helping out. Blah, blah, blah. I haven't do any talking. I can go about it. Somebody cut mercy thing. He could cut off just a guys, come on. Oh, gee. Liz, I'm going to do this 1960 first aid kit for our boys over Korea when you keep on doing this to me. All right. Please hold the poster. I mean, It's good help to, but at the end of the day, when you take your thing out and relax, remember the Canadian Health Service for our wounding officers and Army Mac. What's where we go is the best thing, Not always there's a sexy nurse for you out in the field. As Gilly Man would do it for you. And my name is Beth. So, remember, pack and carry. When the first trouble, bombs, and argue comments from here and there, don't forget your first aid kit. And even when you're on the base itself, you the one to help all the people get injured on your base of operation. No, this is good for winter time. Frostbite, or hand wound, yeah. Yeah, this is enough stuff to soak up a lot of pints of blood, And yes. So remember, since I now belong to the RCM, the Royal Canadian Army Medical Corps, we could go anywhere without fighting, man, and bend them up and send them back to their loved ones. So when you see one with a badge or carry the pouch out, make sure you be nice and kind to them because they are saving your life out there in the base or out in the fighting field. Now you have to say you could put some aspirin, stuff some aspirins in these, some painkillers. Yeah, this is you can put your needle for morphine and all the wonderful things in the side pocket. Remember, as you know, as I showed you before, where do I put the scissors? Oh yeah, remember, this is also good. When the enemy sneak up to you, as you treat your comrade, to strangle them with the rope, or hit them. These are nice and heavy. So if you have to combat with these scissors out in the real world, make sure you know how to. Hi, Bob. Yes, I'm doing a video here. Now, the work here is especially, some looped on both sides. So if you really have to tie up someone's wounds, this is a good quality Army grade rope. Ta-da! Ooh, we gotta do one of these things. Chop down. My little 3D moving things. Remember, more bandages you have to put on, and when you run out all your safety pin, these things are, it's tourniquet. As you know, you could use these scissors for a tourniquet, a case, you need some help. Very simple. Wrap around your wound part and tourniquet it so it's it holds the blood. Not too tight. You don't want to lose the circulation of the blood. Ah. But also there's a mercy top tie and so forth. I love ancient army smell from old stuff. Do you? Oh yeah. And remember, your enemy, Bob McCain, will probably shoot back. Always pack a Bible in this. It's small so you could give them the first flat whites. Now you could cut this and use this for gloves, mercy gloves too. Not glazed gloves. So if you don't need this part, or you want to do some fancy tying, or one of your these, you could use these to hold your arm by yourself. Also, they all make a great face mask against the blinding acids to try to muscle gas you again. And also, if you have to put someone out, or to ride them, you put your leaking gas in. And so forth. Well, I got a lot of Canadian stuff. I just found this today. Mail ordered this today. So, and remember, when they survive, you go, la 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 la, la 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 la. If they really die, you do an Indian death. Oh, I get here, get here, get here, get here, get. Okay, enough of the jokes. But also remember to pack yourself a can of Vista. This is roasted pike granule with chili. If you want your hot body to remove fast the bottled water, just feed them one of these. I told my friend I'm going to make a video. Now I am making my video all these things. I don't lie. So, remember, and also in nighttime, you could also use your first aid kit as a pillow because it's nice softens. Yeah, if you need some ice pack or some ice or something, wrap these things on. Let's say, good for the night out. You'll probably see this in the training film, but they haven't the just now here. I don't know why the outside field is yellow and the one in the first aid caps is white. I do not know. So don't ask me the silly questions when I come to visit your place. As for these, there are good uses. If one have been opened and they stay clean, you always could use these for app wipe. Cut them in small pieces and so forth. As you know, also make good. Also, with this, put this on here, and if you then need some more help holding this down, you always could sneak through the enemy line as a little old lady. Yes, even the first aid kits you make wonderful disguises. Just dye red, grab a piece of red, get the dress that's inside, and you be that little old lady. Do I look good? What do you mean like red with designs on? You could spend a few minutes to draw. But the producer of this show is just like, Chan, did know this is right. You know, just also you could soak this in your pee and walk in the desert like Bear Grylls, you know? Yeah. Dip this in cold water, you keep anybody cool. That's anything plus. Yes, each copy will come with a book from the Boy Scouts, so you know what to do with these things. But even so, if one was accidentally open, you could also use this for grease rag if you're part of the animals code. Great, you know, if one of you got open, this is good for grease rags to fix your MLS too. That's just a lot of uses to this out in the field. In some fire starter, let one of these and burn the cloth in here. Penguins, oh yeah, just takes a couple of these and then this and so forth. And remember, also pack a little jackknife with it just in case you lose your scissors. Now, usually each of us also have a pack of rations, food, and a stove. So we can heat the tea and we just sit there waiting for someone to drag us away. Now, this is a message from the Royal Canadian Army Medical Yukon Division. Yes, if you want to join, just ask Bob McCain how to become a Canadian first, because the United States, what they do, they just shoot you. Now, what are you going to do with all that stuff? Well, first of all, you're going to make a video. You know, save these things, and I'm going to somehow put it in my next video. Yes, more than this. Now, I got 3 of these. 2 of them just disappeared. They make good guys, but yeah. No, you can't use them for gas masks. Would be really good. You know, once in a while when I'm out finding things, you know, finding antique stuff and doing antique commercial of these things are great. You know, a sense of humor. Now, most of the stuff are made from our friends. The marks. Johnson and Johnson. Yes. Johnson & Johnson at the time was Tahopad had made these kits. They did the bandages. And the tax pack. Now I'm not sure the company is going, I have to go look up on this. But it made especially for this and other first aid kits at the time. I was surprised at so many of these. What else am I going to actually do with them? Got enough of these, so maybe I can make a pair of boobs. You know, or somehow roll them up. You know, as I said, be a woman. Square boobs. Oh, that doesn't work. But anyways, this is Friday. And if you want me to model an antique thing, wait until I find something. Because everything here, one way or another, I'm going to find a use for a video down below. These are good. Now, back then, it's just really hard to open these things, as you see during the first part of the video. Nice blue paper. Everything was in paper. It's just strangely enough, the only thing that is semi-waterproof is these damn things. This is not waterproof. And also the bag. A 2 little drainage hole just in case you do get wet. Now, this is like my dad's old pack sack. As you know, and this is no Velcro. This is how deal. This is a really pristine. I don't know why the person do this out. Pack sack. My dad had a World War II pack sack. You know, also, this is a handle. Actually, mailman. You know, I like this. This is like bright colors for the 60s. Bright, so people know that you have the first aid kit. I did some quick research before today's video, so I know all the Army things. And how do I know these things? Well, I have normal survival books and Boy Scout and Girl Guide books. Now, that's why I basically knew, and also looking at World War I and II pictures over the years, I basically kind of knew what this stuff was meant to be, because this is actually a field hospital in a bag. Because back then, you know, you need to carry these. Every unit have to have a memo. Now, I'm not really sure this is on the field or not, but yeah, this is for the Canadian Army. Actually, seriously, like they kind of melt into the modern army. So this is, you see, 1960, it's almost just over 50 years old. Yes. So I'm probably keep these because these are horrible to get. I think I was the first one to actually unpack this before the video to see what's in it. Oh, by the way, it also came in. You want how do you mark? It also came with pencil, so you write down notes. Oh, in this case, if you have to draw for a smaller guy, it comes with also a speedy China marker. So let's say you got a smaller person and you need to cut this perfectly. Well, you got the marker to do the line in between the two. You know, mark this off if you treat children. Think like, you know, this is really big for a big guy, but if you have to do a children, you just get your marker, mark the area, and cut. But then again, I did watch a lot of MASH. MASH was one of my favorite programs, and they used stuff that's close enough for the war at the time, and that's the other reason. You know, if you watch Mad and everybody in the hospital room in the tent, most of them have this type of equipment on. Now, in the American ones, they have them white. The field is not. I don't know why. It's a color TV show, and yet I have yellow ones. It's cotton inside. That's to say, great for sun fires. And everything, you know, if you want to have to stuff more in, you can. You know. And also, if you just need a piece of cotton, well, yeah, I'm going to just always to open one of these, tear this piece, put it on your wound, band-aid, and then put this on. It's just like, you know, I mentioned all these questions before, because this is basically type of cotton. So you basically, you know, you rip a bit, put a little room on it, and you put gauze over it, like so. If it's like a fast wound or something, a glaze or a cut. So, so people wonder, where is the cotton balls for this? For a simple thing, you have it in here. Because they found cotton, it was really good, deserving of blood. So if you need some out in the field, just have one of these open, and if it's a cut or something, this is, I'm surprised that there's no cotton ball package that's for, an eye wound. In case eye wound, you just get this, wrap around the eye, like so, for eye wounds out in the field. Don't, it's clean. I know it's old, but it's clean. It's not filthy and dirty. Pretty, it smells pretty nice. It smells like good old Johnson Johnson Band-Aids. I'd say, just having one of these out in the field, I give up, I give up. Titus on the pole and say, I surrender. You guys need more first aid than us. These these first aid kits have a lot more uses than you thought. Now, I will someday find the 1970 version of this, but if you notice in my videos, I have basically done the old tape and everything. Yes, it's amazing. They don't have tape in here. The hospital tape that goes around here. I was surprised it's got nothing but safety pins. Where the world tape. Now, that's one thing about if you know how to change baby diapers and you're out in the world, like a father who just got 1, 2 children, your wife show you how to change diaper. It was always a benefit out in the wartime because you could basically use this like a diaper on the wound with what mother pin like the wife does. So these things are very, very, very useful. Besides, there's 1,000 ways and one way to use a bobby pin. I found out. Go see all the uses in all the World War II. One of the World War II uses is turning this plus a rusted razor into a radio. If you have had a speaker or something. As you say, just a lot of uses. Just this amount. Mostly button to whatever. If you need to be out in the bush, pack a lot of these. Because these do not go, I know that's why they use this in Band-Aids, is because Band-Aids get dirty out there, and this is better tight and so forth. Now, there should be some Band-Aids, the good old wound bandages from, again, Johnson & Johnson, but this, this wasn't open until this morning when I found it. So I was amazed there was no tape, Band-Aids, or anything, because that wouldn't be better out there in the world. A fast tape job. They probably got some duct tape with them, so just in case if it's out in the sea, you have to waterproof everything. as you know, in the dope joke, 1960 dope joke. You know, so I love for using those things, but yeah, I may have my next video called two Band-Aids, two trigonal Band-Aids. Now, as only a first aid kit, there's many slices a first aid for many different things. So if you ever want to put one of these, because being out in the woods, chopping down trees and gold mine, we have to run first aid, but first aid out in Boy Scout first aid, because then you know how to use the rope, tie two pieces of wood together, and with your coat could drag the injured to safety. I was surprised that the rope is tied around the scissors, and I thought, oh, maybe this is for keeping the scissors close to you, because you don't want to have a pair of scissors disappear when you're operating somehow in fear. Just imagine that, losing your scissors. And I guess that's why the rope was there for. Other than, you know, really do a good job of, you know, if the wound was worse, like, this is why drinks out. But since, you know, this is old, and I'm not going to put any of this in my first kit. No. I'm going basically make a fun video like I did, and then I'm going, in my next music crazy video, I will use these, so be well. Now, even the boxes on these things are good, because if you need a fire, you know, you just put these boxes up and light a fire if you're stuck somewhere, you know, a little bit cutting, some of this, some tinder, you know, just start a fire if it's out in the bush or somewhere cold. You have to heat some water to sterilize your scissors. You know, that's more than one, but you got the kit with you, the meal kit. You use a pot to sterilize the scissors in case it's being dropped in the mud or something. But then again, I've seen smoke or soap. So, yeah, this is even good if you're out hiking in the woods. Now, you know, I think this is more made for the public than out in the field. I'm not really sure. But, you know, doing a instruction, you know, video, you know, when you have some basic knowledge of a first aid kit. And I have found these things before. Now, I don't know why they call this Justin Share Mark III. I still cannot figure it out. And yes, these are dated. The pack is from the 60s. These things from the 50s. 51. That's almost 60 years old. So, you still could basically use these to blow in your nose afterward. It's, you know, it's not sterilized, but, you know, you still could use these things. You know, both if you ran out of these, you got these. Or you use these and finally, oh, I cut these. You could use this for more better lining thing. As I say, you have to be, you know, if you have to doing the fighting, you treat a lot of people, then you noticing you run your own pride. You have to think of the box out of the pack in this time. So I am going to have a lot of fun. One of these days, I'm going to stick half of this in ink and make a tie-dye video, a rolling tie-dye. And this is wider than what I usually have. As you notice in these, it comes in a nice blue box. Johnson & Johnson. So you know they care about the young person. Some people actually used it to fix water pipes with. So I heard. Well, I thought when I found, oh, this is good. I'm going to get some nice pieces of equipment and, China dark web. If you want to play, the injured, this is good for being injured at Halloween. Get that little pencil, draw some blood marks. I was surprised to just have that in the bottom. Should be on the side of the pipe, but found these in the bottom of the thing. But again, there's Venus. Everyone knows the Venus Pencil Company is made in Canada. Yes, Canada. Copy. No, this is why I say you should have a pill, a knife, so you can sharpen this. It's marking down the information that a booklet or something that you have. And you got a zipped-in guard on this. Model 165, number 3, medium. This is medium. This is try. Just above HB, because you don't need a softer head when you have to write things down or draw a line. And I guess this is meant to be a tough pencil, because the one thing you want to chop this and write down your pencil, it comes out. Like the cheap brands, the cheap brands you always get. That breaks every 5 minutes. And I guess this is why this is here too. Because you sneak up and behind, draw bullseye on the enemy and sneak back and say, shoot him! I know my name's Jesse. You suspect Suda, but not all of them. I expect sodas. The only soda I don't expect, one named Bob King and Tommy. Those two, no. Yeah, that's one thing about I actually got a hold of this pike. It's Kona. It's pike. It's a fish. We have noodle pike up here. Well, Kona must be Chinese version of that. As you know, how to open it in Chinese or Japan. Around here, got the date and serial number here, and in China, in Japanese rather. And you open this, and I'm going like, I've seen these in the stores before. I'm going like, well, I've tried one of these with chili. Now they look like hot dogs, so I'm not like, Fish, if you want a fish chili mix, not beef, I think this is good. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I am going to have a field day on these itchy back things. And no, I didn't see any bed bugs, by the way. That's amazing. I see not one bed bug sneaking in here and pooing on these. Wherever the person captured a nice place until they put it away and like, why? It's community gold here. Each of these, I could basically make a few videos out of these. Blue bricks of, you know, trail bunch of them with nice queen, with the other on me, like they did during MASH, Now the scissors I have is stainless steel that came with it. And it's amazing they don't come with a smaller set for detail work. And it was wrapped in paper. In the paper like this. When I first looked at the scissors, and when this is good. This is kind of wax paper, by the way. I'm not sure this is dry enough right now for lighting for fire, but let's see, open this in another way. You have to help someone. Oh, quiet. And you hear this. Oh, doesn't that shoot them? That's when Lindy opened me so quiet. Like I was mauling recycle chip bags. They make good, but then they got the all that. It's almost like breakfast cereal bags. You remember these old breakfast cereal bags that have the same feel to it? Those are like hell. I wonder why they don't make this quiet out there in the dead of night. Okay. Bang, 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 because she's just confident and you just give away to the enemy. Back then they was listening to every single noise you do. So I haven't asked what I should have a legend too. Oh yeah. But this was packed full. It was one empty pocket. And this is 1192 video. And I thought, comfy go. I think, even in the war time, like, let's say in Korea, and you cut across a mother and baby, and the baby need diapers. This is like the cloth diaper. So let's say you're out in the field and you find a mother and a baby, and the baby smells. You gotta get rid of the smell. As you see, cut these off and use them for baby diapers. Because they look like Depends. This is how old I get. Feels dressing mind me of Depends. The package here for the ladies. So. I think I got some fam in from last week code. And yeah. I thought this is maybe a good joke, when you find all unusual things. The other odd unusual thing I found today. Thank God, today you don't have to worry about this. Your automatic camera. Now, this is from Kodak, Deja book. They're buying with these books about lens and fizz and all that, and pull screen, pocket screen. your camera. But this book, I went to look down here. It's the first 1953 printed, the first of the year. Now, when you say first print on these things and the date, it's just like, ooh, another, nice book here. Now, why do I care about reading the old books? Well, even so you have the modern camera, you still have to learn. They come with filters. The modern cell phones come with filters. If you want to be fancy with your iPod, iPhone Pixel filter thing, but you still have to learn how to use them and with what. And that's the thing. It shows you different filters that most of today's programs have in the phones. So learning, and this is all in black and white. I show some color pictures in it. But still, if you want to turn your camera out in the wild, if you want to turn your camera into black and white, it will show you basically how to use the black and white filters in your camera. And it'll give you all the information you need without, if you want to do the old-fashioned way, the filter program on your cam or your camera cam or on your modern cam, show the people like, with the modern machines, you still have to read these things, because you have to know aim your special cameras with filters. Because even people who have these filter programs on the cameras still do the same mistakes that are covered in this book and other books in the series. Now, amazing, this is for 5 cents. Gee, now you're just going on YouTube or Facebook for these, but the equipment may be out of date, but you still get lenses for your camera. So I have lenses for my 35mm cameras. It may be out of date, but the math and how to use these, no matter it's the old-fashioned lens or the automatic lens in your camera or filters, they show you how to do it. So you look at the filters in your app. You can shoot with a pole because you look at your grandfather picture books. I'd say they come from the vinyls. You get these for 5 cents. You eat them and have them up somewhere so you could go back. This is one reason why I'm able to use the low light, because I learned the old-fashioned way. This is why it's cloudy, it's smoky, and you notice it with my HD camera, it's nice and clear. Light, no light. But the camera loves to do it because every time I move something, the light moves. And I don't know why this camera does this. But that's why it's kind of nice and clear without using all those filters. Fancy filter. If you know this before you add all the filters like Michelle does, buy this program, buy that program. No, I use my camera the old-fashioned way. Oh, my webcam, the old-fashioned camera that everybody grew up with. The Super 8 cameras or something on this filter. Now you get buy filters from these webcams. Also you could download these things, these programs. But still, knowledge and power when it comes to these things. And that's why finding these old books again is really, really nice to have, because you read them and say, boy, grandfather and dad really have to study these to take wonderful pictures of mom and me when I was a kid. Like, taking pictures, you think it's simple. Even today, camera. No, you're an artist. I have a few of these old books. And instead of relying all the time on your fancy camera, because you never know your fancy camera app will, misbehave, and you're stuck with a regular camera, you still could use the book to take great pictures. And that's why. Yeah, it has been run me out of the way. Some people overthink it, but also some people already wrote over the information. This is why I look so good, because like Michelle using all those studio lights and this and that, most of her videos sucks. As I try to tell you, all I need is a light here, and a big window. I have a big window here, and the door open for all the light I want, even during the winter time. I could pull up the shade up there and say have natural light, because camera and natural light with this is because most people don't carry flash in the camera. I need to make some hot mint tea soon. But anyways, besides, it's really not nice how these programmers who make these apps go through here. I should go out. I'm carrying my camera with me all the time now, my digital camera. And I'm still thinking an idea. I want to make a Yukon video that nobody else covered before. Out of the wild. It's just like everybody does this. Everybody with their camera has come through here, made a wonderful, insightful, and same information like every other, travel log. And I'm trying to figure out how to do a travel log about my place here without copy and paste like every single one since the 50s when they used to use black and white. It's very hard, because no matter where you go, no matter what part of the world, there's always tons of YouTube videos that cover everything. Because I want to catch the unusual. But the problem is how to make my Yukon travel thing or Yukon. And that's why I focus on the Can Girls, Runners, and a few other things. Because, not everybody can make a good video of the Can Girls and put it on the YouTube like I do. Oh, slowly moving up. Oh, it's just like the secondhand wood smoke, Oh. It really gets into me. You think being around a bunch of people with cigars about it. Try a couple of forest fires and all the, and you have a breathing problem. He has to stay indoors. But no. You just miss A part and the B part. Oh, go to the beginning of, and I will show you how one of these things are for. A whole pack. You know, and that's the other thing. Amazingly, it doesn't have a jackknife in this first aid kit. As you say, this was done for 1960, so I know this is a really, really old. Yep. And it's green like the army. But yeah, out of the white, I joined. But it's just like for me when I find things now, I have to make a video about it. Now, it's amazing. You only been used once, you have to throw these back. Yeah, they kind of smell it as old pots smell from those ones from the 50s. They got the older. But then again, the other reason why I brought them home is they make good legs after 50 years. You know, you got a spare? If something happened, I got something to soak up water still. You know, after the World War One and Two, these first aid kits actually is good. Not for the human. They're still good. I'd like to say your dog. Because it stays nice and clean. They could use these for your injured dog or pet. You know, they always say when they get piss pot. Yeah, me too. But this is good for emergency. You know, let's say your pet is injured. You know, it's not okay for humans now, but gee whiz. This is good for, you know, for pets, horses, or whatever. They don't care. You know, let's say you need some stuff in emergency stuff from the kid costume. Here we go. You know, after being a first aid kit, there's a lot more uses from these pot holders. Let me just say, like, get stuck on somewhere, and you need a pot holder so you, after you know, boil this in hot water to stir, you need to hold the pot. And you have an old deal. Still, you make good pot holder, or and let's say you're cooking outside and you got these old ones. Still, a good pot holder. It may be old and outdated and so forth, but there's many good household uses for them. Emergency mop, you know, because it soaks up, stay able to soak up. Oh, it's been hot out there. It has been really hot here. It's been going up to 80 F. I dish the sea because I got so many American people. I have to mention everything in Fahrenheit from now on because they say, "What? You said hot, but it's cold." Yeah, give up. And then I can say, "So seasonal." They say, "What's that in half?" So I got everything kind of, yeah, A and F and so forth. You know, this is also good for soaking up paint, and, you know, around the garages and so forth. After the use, after, you know, this is maybe 50 years old, but it still could soak up things. And whoever thought of without not thinking that, wow, you got a perfect house cleaner thing in a bag. Bags and everything. So next time you come across one of these old pussy kids, remember, it may not meant for humans anymore. Good for dogs, injuries, and also it's good because there's this wonderful cloth here that you can use cleaning around the house. If you need, if you want to put more padding for the winter time for your jacket, here we are. It is a lot of more uses. Yeah, and there's no mastication. Amazing. In these packs, this is more for treating the wounds so you can move them back in the field hospital faster. Oh, when in the fire, a home accident at the base at the fire, you have these things. I've been caught for hours. It's getting hot in here. Oh, by the way, all your cookies I've seen got pictures of the Great Game of Thrones on it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of uses for these things. Painting. Soak up anything. Great for bars. Let's say you got a bar going in the backyard and you spill a drink. Or you need to tie something up. As I say, you need emergency something, gauze for something else. I got myself what I'm going to do. I got hold of some old bingo rings. I'm going to dip these in, make these a tie dye, and then mat dry, and slowly unroll them for my next video. So you get this 1970 moving video. Got two different colors, dye this, dye that. So that's why I have a lot of these, and I am the first one to open this pack because it's been sealed since the 60s. And yes, this is made in Canada. Everything you see here was made in Canada. I'm not sure about the bobby pin because the bobby pin and is it made in Canada? I'm not sure. And also, yes, you could use this in both hands because you don't have that quill thing. That poking thing in some of these scissors. So if you're left-handed or you're right-handed, this pair of scissors fit nicely in both. I like any scissors well, the bloody. I call it the quill because it looked like a Q for the quill. Modern scissors like that. And I use it for the day or so time, so it's chopped from the day they've been put in the back. I know. And no, this is not the grown-up version of kitty scissors. How come Dad using a big kitty scissors? I could count this is the biggest kid scissors I ever owned. At school. You should probably have a couple of those kicking around from your kids or from your childhood. And yes, they do cut the cloth. Oh, beautiful when it comes to paper. Look at that. See, everything is useful. As I say, this, you need to do a fire, cutting bend of the box here. Yeah. I'm not sure the packs are made in Canada because there's no make in Canada thing. But Johnson Johnson, here, Brantford, Canada. I believe that's in Ontario or Quebec. I'm not sure. Everything you see in today's video, except for the book and the can of Pike, are made in Canada. Now I'm going after a while. I'm going to find more information of the tap pack. Taps pack. It's before those drinking packs, and that's where they got the idea for tap pack. Limited. Now, as you notice, everything got the Royal Canadian Army medical cups. Yes, I'm a cop now, Bob. See, I'm basically a doctor with this. I don't need no stinky piece of paper, Bob. I got a first aid kit that I could bend your mouth with. You're the big chipping like, I don't give a shit. So it's very, interesting. Yes, I'm milking this like a cow, but why not? Why not? I don't know if this is too old for recycling, but again, if you got a recycling place and you have some old army stuff, paper, yes, it stays recycled. This is virgin paper because it haven't been recycled into toilet paper like newspaper. Don't worry, there is a couple of these sets in the army zine, so don't panic. And no, I wasn't planning to sell this sell each of them to, no. 4 inches about 6 yards. That's it for feet in the video. Lot no 2, EA12, this is 12 here. PNC, NIC. NIC, well, I heard that before. Yeah, it's good to sell another part of Canadian history that we Canadians have basically forgotten. Now go to your local army museum. I'm not sure if that. I think that's in Ontario. You'll probably see everything what I use in this video. But remember, the war is over now. But these old stuff, this is good for Halloween. If you want to dress like a mummy stuff, get the fresh stuff in your face and then mummy yourself. These are great for Halloween costumes too. You want to be the wounded guy, get your dad's army clothes. Say, oh, I'm from the battlefield. Put some cats up here, like be that undead soldier. If you want to be a zombie. Or give these to the kids so they can play. Play hospital. If you can't want to be a medic, here, play with these World War II stuff. Just don't stuff them in your mouth or use it to your own wounds. I could go for hours of using these things. Then again, I could sell each of these on eBay, but last time I got hold of some of these, there's tons of these on eBay. And again, this is made in Montreal, Canada. these things. The reason I'm cutting them like that is they're going to be part of my videos down the thing, because I'm reusing. And yes, this is why it bugs me. This plastic, this is a little bit more waterproof than this. Now you're out there with a first aid kit during hard times, dangerous times, and only one part of your kit is actually waterproof. As I said before, this is kind of like, what they're thinking. And also, you cut these up. You can make these into a waterproof outing for your wounds. Cotton, this, that, because it's waterproof. And you basically got yourself a waterproof dress in that time because, and then more gloves to tighten this down so you have this waterproof, because out there you have to use everything. You don't want to leave a mask after treating a person. And this is why, I never got the book or anything, but it probably covered what I covered thinking out of the box here, Oh, yes, I remember those things from 1971. Actually, back then, my dad used to find them. Half used. I remember those tickets there. Yeah. I still got the modern version of it in my fridge. And I think I did a video. Now they got little pieces of candies. I remember those. I've never been in the army, but when your dad brings them home, finding them unopened, every time the army go by, that's the problem. Every time they go to the army, they leave these things behind because they camp and then they leave without taking the open package with them. That's why I got this year's 2019 version when they came from Rendezvous, so I basically know what they have in the last couple of years. Besides, once in a while, it's a good emergency backup food. Yeah, I think, well, I don't think the gum, but yeah. There's a bunch of videos of people actually finding the old ones from the 50s, British and German, opening them up and see what they had back then. And this is like that type of video too, but with a bit of humor in it. And it is one of those things that, yeah, it's fun to you're not in the army first, but you wonder, what these people were carrying back in the 1960s when they treat the armed forces back then. It's very simple, easy to use. A scissors on the rope, like we used to call it dope on the rope. Soap on the rope. Get the joke? Yeah. I need to blow my nose. I got toilet paper. If I in the princess, they could blow them. You could use these for hankies. Here's what you use. If you want to teach a kid how to tie dye, get some more of these. Here are how I, pull this up, tie them, tie dye. You can make tie dye things to show off your skills. There you go. Not useful. You want to pass a tie dye? Well, get some more army bandages and try doing that. Oh yeah, I have some army stuff. because, hey, it made for the Army. It made to last. You know, once I get my other stuff in, I will show you the Army's flashlights I have, and a few of the old antiques. You know, I even got a book. I just show you how to change the track in your Army tank, the plane tire, and your halfback. Yeah, I don't have it with me, but I do have a couple of Army manuals that show you how to change. Yeah, and in today, this is what this is great. Stay great for the bush, This is great for teachers to learn kids tie-dyeing with, Great for Halloween, so you don't have to, if you want to be a mummy, I got the complete mummy kit here. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should put a new sign saying mummy kit and sell on eBay. From the complete mummy kit to wrap one human being. Dyed this brown, because mummies are like it. Yeah, this is great for being a mummy. It's just like sitting here talking and ideas are coming into me. Like, oh, I could do that with this. Oh, I could do with that. This is good for day trips, I have to say, bright colors. It's not even scratching anything. I was amazed when I said, "Was it kid?" First, I thought it was the Boy Scout. I put it in my bag and like, ooh, because this was good canvas here. It's a really good quality Army canvas, and it's good straps. Nobody gonna rip this off like a push. It's just like the whole 9 yards. You could put this in your Jeep, hatchback, or your tank if you really need it. Thank you. I am. And my friends asked me, what are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna make a video with it. Yeah, well, I did one part. Yeah, mummy kit for things that, yeah, that's what I should do. Because see this. Mummy kit. So next time you have some of these that's outdated in the first aid kit, buy some new ones for the first aid kit and use all the old ones for mummy kit. Or pretends to be Rooney, mummy kit with a broken arm. That is a cool bag. And that's the other reason I bought the whole thing, because it's a cool bag. I could put my lunch in there and go hiking, the whole 9 yards. It's tough, the little hole for drainage. And this is, the stamp in here say 1960. So this is old. And it's almost like mint condition. I'm talking about the paint job on this. It's just like, whoa. Canadian DC. I just typed in what I get. Dietitian. But it's just like, I've really been indoors, whatever, in some grass for a long time. And they threw it out in the dumpster. I seen it like, I know what I'm going to do with it. And it's just like, whoa, I got tons of tie-dyeing videos to do now, because I have the last first aid kit, the one over there, I had the same stuff. So, yeah, and also, getting known these, let's say Rogue broke out and someone handed you a first aid kit. Do you know what to do with it? Well, I do because I already looked through the old one. Yeah. I could probably sell that bag on eBay. I got three, and don't forget these people have to wear these armbands. I got three in a bag. Yeah, Canadian health um thing, so they know on base or in the field that you're a first aid officer. I think you have this in the Red Cross band. I'm not really sure there wasn't no Red Cross band with it. But then again, a piece of Canadian history, a piece of Canadian history that we basically forgot. And the other neat thing about it, I'm holding Canadian history right in my hand right now. You know, I'm going to preserve this because, yeah, this is make a good museum piece because look at it. It's brand new. I think during the video, I'm the first person to actually wear it. Well, it's not mint anymore. I opened it, but pieces of it, you know, this I could sell. See, as I said, pieces of a kit sell more than the whole kit because I was, like this. But the problem is, there's so many of these out there dated, older than this, out there, but this alone will cost a lot of money. The bag will cost a lot of money because this is where, but this is coming out there. See what I mean? That's why I look to it. How many brand new bandages scissors? They've never seen the war or second hole. Yeah. It just like, you still could get old bandages like this on on eBay simple, like the two pencils that came with it. Vincent Venus pencil. Never been used. But the other thing about it, just thought of it. And I still got a lot of these bags in here. Yeah, it's just like, actually my dad had a pack sack like this. Inside it got namely, oh, here's the number. 724. So this must be back to, it got T.IR 1960. The bag itself is a collector item. And any award stuff from the 1960s is hard. Actually, anything survives. That's what, almost 60 years old. I'm 54. I'm born in 65. So yeah, that's about 60 years old. All of this is 60 years old. And it is a good find. And I just say there's a lot of people saying old bandages out there, and it's just like these things is more for money. And I will show you more great finds because why not? I just say these pencils here, the Venus pencil that came with it. 1960 or maybe 59 Vincent pencil with nice strong moon. 1960 50 China marker. Mint, about mint. Probably been, cheap lipstick. I don't think you could use them for lipstick. with the pull string, stay here, never been opened. This is what they use to mark small pieces if they have to treat small kids or small wounds. It's a dark red. It's almost like the same dark red that what teachers usually use. Those red marking pencils that what teachers usually use. I think that's the same color. Just these two pencils, is basically, and also this one's made in Canada. Let's see about this one. Oh, I need my magnifying glass. I had a few minutes ago, and I put it down. It's not lost in my. Because I'm keeping the safety pins because I could always go reboil them and put them in my first aid kit. Because they got small blades in here. I know I got glasses, but my eyes getting bad. Pull, sit back. Oh, it's hard to use it. Nope. Oh yeah, hear it. Made in Canada. So this is made in Canada. They don't make these things in Canada, I think. Barber Cell. Possibly. I think this is. Yeah, I know the history. I know the history before when I looked at it. Yeah, I have opened bags like this before, but it's learning. This is probably what I used to write when I was a kid. But that's what I was going to say. Something? No eraser. How can I? Yes, I am thinking about it. Let's say here, red in this. Do an animation pencil drawing with this. The reason why I'm wondering why there is no jackknife, I guess everybody carried a knife, but how do you have to chop it if it's broken? So these are gonna be in my set because yeah, I tried to open. Yeah, Mezza tried cut ones. Oh, there's just too big to fit in here. Oh. And since I got a lot of old pens and pencils and all this, and I know, and Venus, I'm not sure if Venus pen comes here. Is stay going or not? I've been a long time. That's the Venus pencil brand I have. With the basic yellow one, and I just say, I hope the lead in here is strong enough so I don't have to once my mom bought some of this cheap Ukraine pencil, and every time you sharpen it, it falls apart. Sharpen it apart. This is why I like good United States German or Canadian pencils. Probably the first time you've been dropped since I got it. But yes, this is I'm just saying, I think this is a Venus. And it is. I've seen older pencils like that, and that's one thing about this: the ink never dries. Even in 30, 19, 100 years, it stay able to work. Same as this. Your iPod may not work in the future, but these pencils will. Ink dries. Pencils never. That's the nice thing about having a pencil. It never dries like an ink. So in 2019, this will stay work. Why don't you say have paper? But yeah, this is kind of like a fun thing to have. You know, it's just like with my friend. I know he's watching. See, I told you I'm able to make a video. No, that's really other opinion. That's a nice thing about this. Back then, when you have, you keep the bobby pins, you could stir it in a pot with water, and you could reuse it during every time you need help. And that's the nice thing about it. You got your cooking pot, you could sterilize this in hot water, you could sterilize this in hot water in case you drop it. You got your paper for, and then you got that kit. Yeah, no longer. I think it made in China or something, but it has to kind of part of Venus history, because I think we all grew up using these in school. That and Piper cast. So yeah, it is just like, I'm not sure the China market brand is saved me. I know Johnson Johnson is staying in Canada and still making bandages, but the other brand for those things probably are not. I say I have hours of research, and one thing it is missing is the first aid book. Because even someone handing you this and tell you go bandage the person, you have no clue. I'm amazed there's no little first aid book came with this. That would be fun to read through. Because I don't know what's here, you this health guy. Well, I don't know how to do bandages. Well, now you know. And besides, when the time comes, then, well, another world, someone hand me this, I know what to do. I'm not being maybe a official doctor or something. I played a health officer here on this video. It is one of really fun things. I got 2 watching the likes. I just say, there's cotton in those things, earplugs. I Skynet. But it's just like made with real material, no fake stuff, no nothing. Yes, I actually talked to you. Do you do more than say hi? Okay, hello, bonjour, good day, eh? Well, that's why I'm talking about a first aid kit from the 60s. Rewind, I'll show you all the wonderful things I found in this beautiful, beautiful knapsack. I think most Canadians forget about it. This is light blue and yellow, and this is, you look at the patches, 2 different color blue. I call it backpack, but it's actually a military bag type of thing. Well, yeah. If you've been on the last couple times I've been on, you see, it's not letting me talk when I'm on her program. That's kind of sad. It's just like I have to have to hang up afterwards because she keeps on talking about that bloody computer she wants. But yeah, I'm sorry. Michelle doesn't talk about old-fashioned first aid kit and show you how to do videos and all that. I think I got it. Another thing I found today. Remember these? Yes, you stay finding these things. And what are they? Oh, we tell you today. This is when you have VCR. This is how you mark it. This is go on your tape. This is what type of TV show. This show you where to mark it, and you write down, and you number them. The strange thing with this one, you get A to F. No, these are VCR label. This is go on this part. These go on side. They charge the same thing. But you got these wonderful sticks and anime. It got cartoons here, but it show you what it means. You put these on, in this part. Show the people how many you own. What there's a music video, a live broadcast film, and camcorder things way back then. And the instructions how to take care of them. Now, again, these are harder to find, but I found this. That one had a free box, and this was in it with the book. Yeah, my problem because I usually use these to number my tapes, my cassette tapes. Well, you could probably peel one off and put it on a CD. But problem is, I'm not sure how sticky this is now. Oh, I got a stick. But yes, you can use them for label, but these I used to use for knowing my cassette tapes with. Yeah, these things are handy, and once in a while I do find them. If you look at some cassette tapes, like Maxwell, you got those peel-on labels. I should do a whole show on labels for your cassette tape. The problem is, they are hard to find them too. Yes, this is the easiest way to time travel when you find these things and then look. But I grew up with these. I used to find them a lot, and even when they for fluffies, I used to cut them in half and use them for my fluffies. The fluffy drives. This would make a good label for your fluffy drive back then. Actually, I have a VCR player. Why? Almost all my James Bond movies, Star Wars movies, I stay in VS tape. I'm trying to get them all on CD, then Blu-ray come. I'm going like, oh. So if I'm stuck with I have a VCR. If my CD player break, I still got James Bond. And I do have every single James Bond movie, official one. Every movie. Even the new ones on CD. And when the newest coming out soon, I will have that on CD. Every single one of them. Yes, I got the Star Wars too. All the original Star Wars before they on tape before they add the special effects on the first three. Remember the first three? Well, they came out on CD with all the added stuff. So I got the visual movies before they added. I have mostly. It took me 10 years to find every single one of them on tape before and I almost got every single one of them on CD too. But most of them is just like 15 years old visual version of James Bond movies and Star Wars ones before they add the thing and special things to them. I even still got the 15th anniversary of Caddyshack. Yeah, I love that movie. So yeah. Oh yeah, the older one. That's what I mean. I got the original Star Wars that came out with the original package, box art and the whole thing when it first came on VS, the first. So yeah, and I know how to fix tapes too. As you, one of these days, like my H-track ones, I should do a VHS beta fixing one, because I have to find a couple that I need to fix. At least, there was one thing about some James Bond movies. You never get bored watching them over and over again. They miss Star Wars. The original Star Wars. The ones that look aged. Oh, I didn't know there was a couple Death Star playset. That was really neat to have. Yeah, that's one thing. When you were a kid, you didn't know someday some of your toys would worth a lot of money. Like recently, I got a Barbie doll here. No, I had to fix her. It's this one when you wind up, she spins. The dress become a big spinning flower, but the kid overwind it. It just go. No action in here. But these things are rated on each end, and what it does, it spins, and it goes like a flower. Oh, I have to go online how to fix this little like a water tap in the back. I found this one really neat for me to really get a hair straight here. This is a homemade dress. And this one, I have to basically get some shampoo to clean that hair. I do have some old Barbie dolls. And also I use them for my animation. Yeah, that one spins. I got one that slims, but again, the kid broke the spring. I got a couple. I got even with the talking Spice Girls. Yeah, I guess. When we were a kid, when we had a G.I. Joe and the $6 Million Man, we always used our sister Barbie doll to, they try to, rescue the lady, but you're not allowed to use ladies because, until the Turtles came out. You use your sister Barbie so the G.I. Joe could rescue her. And it would stay cool because the man. Well, the official start was 1999 when I changed my name. But it always been like that. I was the mama boy without being a sissy boy. It's always been like that. That's one nice thing about these. Better than those plastic doctor kits. No, we're not allowed to ask our sister to strip. We just put the bandage thing on, like, you fixed this. Yes, I played sport. It's just back then, the only thing I wasn't, tough enough. In the tag, I was on the girl teams. Why? Well, they need a good boy to, defend, go on the girl team in tag, defend the girls, and get the date. That's what I was thinking. Go on the way, like any baseball and so forth. I played whatever the basketball, whatever in school, So I've been. Yeah, I did the same thing. My first introduction of woman body. Then I found out that what hell between the leg when I went to my sex class, and there's nipples. I mean, I'm like, oh, this wasn't on my sister Bobby. It's just flat lumps. And all my sister wear unmovable underwear. Then you get the candle. Yeah, I was on back in school. The cat was just like, wait a second, why I have a dick and the cat dog doesn't? Yeah, I found another thing about how to put a condom on a banana in sex. And you ever trying to put a condom on a banana? Well, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them for ball stuff for these things, stuff you want. So, in other words, I have a use for them. I'm going to, I have a ball on my size, and I'm going to stuff my ball with these. These also make good shoulder pads, but got a pack sack that you really bite in. That's why ladies wear shoulder pads so the pushes don't go into the ribs. You got a pack sack? Put a couple of these onto these, some of these. You may look mountain, but boy, a heavy weight on your pack sack? It comes in handy. A couple of these, I got a whole bunch of them, so it's just like I'm going to make up a boots so I could be Miss J on one of my videos, like videos coming up. Oh, for Halloween, once I get my fake big tits back. Have one? Yeah, I just have my dick. A PP for what? What? Oh, everybody knows. Quick drawing time. Oh, okay. How quick you want to draw? Oh, how did you okay? Is this quick enough? That's from one of my videos, yes. And that's what I'm going to use the stuffing for. When you look down with big boobs, you guys trust them and say, you just see the titties. It's just like me carrying my bags. I have to look ahead so I don't trip when I carry my can. So with the tits, it's the same thing. You have to look ahead of yourself. Because then you quickly remember there's a step there so you don't trip. You know, I walked in the mall. I spent a whole night at McDonald's just at Miss J. I should find the pictures. So I know it's really, very difficult. Everybody in my family, you know, at triple D and bigger boobs. So I have my sisters and my grandmother was size G. The big kids are part of my family, and I know you see Miss J moving around. That's why the boobs jiggle, because they are. Penis, eh? No, I used to draw penis. It's just penis. Head, yeah, head. That's why the top penis part of the head, and my body is the penis. Oh, I suck at drawing. I'm good drawing boobs, sucking at the drawing penis. You know. I need to get some water. My mouth is fine. Oh, I didn't expect you to jump like that. Filling up the ice cube trays, filling up the ice cube trays. And this is my blanket. I'm not sure what a grasshopper penis look like. Wait, what does a grasshopper penis look like anyways? I guess I have to Google that one. Too bad I don't have two balls. You know? Oh, here's the other ones. What the? Oh, I thought I got three, but it comes with four. I thought I had three. So one go on one arm, the other one go to the other arm, which is pointing this way. Well, I know it. What I'm going to plan to do with my old pencil, I got some tracing paper, and I'm going to draw an animation with it. So it comes with two sets. You and your friend. The other person who has to carry the stressor. I know these bands that came with this set. No, I got these today. I didn't draw them. No, they're not good in the iPad. I could put them back over behind me. Working on the beginning of the video and wow, there they are. I even got Mr. in 3D if you watch my animation videos. I got this fully movable doll, as we say, and also I'm going to use some of this to give her a nice yellow shirt. Yeah, what? But yeah, I even got Miss J, you know, and I did animation and try, full movement. This is a full movement, and I did a couple animation. One I did one last year. This one able to sit, and I still have to work with this one. See, I could take my 2D into 3D very easy and do stop motion with it. Look at my videos. I did stop motion and drawing and all those type of videos. Now these ones I have is very limited. So I'm probably going to use them as backup singers. I didn't say I found them, I need to wash their hair. I had to say, I could probably make them sexy too with this stuff, but okay. Is that okay? Penis. You want to draw balls? We're gonna draw balls. I say I suck at doing penises. Okay, there we go. Hey, man, you think with your penis? Be a real man. Think boobs. It's not bad. Drawing pencil too. First thing I ever do with it. A man penis. Ugh. Of course I know what's wrong. Like I still have mine. Imagine you get a penis wound. And stuff like what happened? Oh, someone's shot my penis off. Boy, I'm having a big delay here with seeing both. I got full watching, full likes. Thank you, everybody. See, that's what the other reason I didn't have that many videos this week, because finding things, I'm not like Michelle asking people for ideas, because I find my ideas. If there's a ball video, I will make a video about it. You see, yesterday, a gag video, it was into a fruit cake and devil fruit cake. Watch that video from yesterday. Yes, I usually make a funny ball video with angel cake and devil cake mixes. That's what I look out for content. If I'm not deal hit me like early in the morning or afternoon, I will take a while, think about it, come back, make some money, I make $12 in cans today. Not bad. And yeah. So I basically, find things. I don't What do you have in your fridge? Almost nothing. Paydays on Monday. I got enough food to last me until then. What do you have on your credit card? Oh no, that's it. What I have on your wallet? Darn it! Yes, I keep my Capital One card in my fridge so I could keep it cold. Get Capital One? The Kiwi phones, the Kiwi hours. Oh, my friends are here. I should do that. Pace of life. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should do that. What's Twitter? Someone this is Twitter in before internet. Yet I was in school. I'm a big Twitter user. When I get bored, I know. I just wanted to see if and to see if I get anybody from Kiwi Funds coming over. News. Demarginalize the CEO. Oh. It seems Josh, we know who he is actually having trouble keeping Kiwi Farms on foot. Now he's asking for money. Sad. Yes, I am going to make have a video. You know, take the time, watch my videos, watch my art. I have, my comics on the web. Please take time, watch them, read them. I know I kind of take a little break for, making my videos, and I did some animation styles for the next animation mistake video coming up when I find a good song. No, well, okay. I gotta check something here. Come on, thank you. Mention. Come on. Enter. Doing the space. Yeah, the usual idiots on over at the Kiwi Farm Discord chat as we speak. Be damned! Thank you. That's my official thought of Israel right now. For more comments about social things, please stay tuned when I say, "World's crazy" for Trump. Thank you. See, that's humor. Really, Israel been having trouble ever since biblical times. So what's new about that? Nothing. Ever since I was a little kid, I hear nothing about Israel and the neighbors yapping and fighting over the peaceful land. Oh, that's so boring. I know Tommy loves to talk about it a lot, but I don't because I'm not a Jewish person. He is. Really? I grew up, with all that in the news. It's just like telling us, oh, Israel doing that to the neighbors. Oh, okay. West Bank again? Oh, they have trouble with houses again. Repeat! Anybody my age knows one continuing news thing is Israel and their neighbor ever since the Bible came out. Actually, even before the Bible came out, with the new Jewish neighbor. So, my A&W mug. My A&W coffee mug. I have my left-handed mug, but I actually didn't drop it. I have to get a new. And I have this for a while. I bought it on the year my father died. Because it was there, and I took my brother out before he got community burnt. Yeah. And this is what A&W mean. Well, if you want to know what A&W mean, ask the two guys Alan and White. I know. The White brothers, no, that's what the names. On pens? You mean gym pens? Army pens? Jean pens? Trousers? What type of pens do you really want me to talk about? Because there's so many different pens. You get this tired. Dresses is different. I know I have a gym pen. Exercising pens because they have, one thing I hate about jeans and corduroys fit easily when you bend over. Jeans, they don't hug to your body, but these gym pants is better. So it's been nice. Oh, about jeans? They started doing the great gold rush down there in the 1800s for the gold miners. Now, as for the other pants, I don't know. She's on. Right now. Well, it's 8:58 p.m. and Michelle's not on. Early caveman never wear pants. They wear a loincloth. Why? Because they don't want to show the butt or dick to their wives until marriage. Well, I am not that old. Oh, God, you're making me old. No, gold miners. Then the cowboys use it because they found how tough they are. It was founded during the gold rush in California. Go to the website. And then the cowboys saying, "Oh, look at these miners' pens. It's great." Because their pen, they had regular pens back then, and that's why the idea of jeans and a cowboy hats in the Wild West, because the goal was at the time, so they were cowboys or and seeing the miners with these wonderful pants that's tougher than their city clothes. Oh, that was for the pocket watches. Yeah, you keep the timepiece in the little pocket there. So when they take it out, it was Jewish pants. You mean the one with money signs on it? That's why it was meant for some people say for pocket change, but it's for pocket watches. And they changed it and clipped it on the belt. Oh, so when they pull it out, so it would be a good place, and it's tight because you don't want your pocket watch to break. So that's why it's always tight to put them in. That's what I learned from the official website. Oh, no, I have one. Did you not have it there? Oh, okay. Go to my. Yeah, everything makes sense. Also, the miners put the little pick and silvers in the pocket so they dig in small mines. It's 2 hours. I got 5 watching 4 likes. It was a surprise. Today you have learned something. Trump did. Runs weakening as not having a trade war with China because everything you guys have and we have is made in China. Look at my dinner. It came from China. With Chinese extraction to open it. Trump is screwing up the trade. The other presidents took all so long to set trade with China and take one president to undo it. It had been done, and then another president take it and undo it. It's just like another president come on, fix it, and then another president came around and screw it. That's the history of USA trade disputes with China. It's been on the president since this one, when everything made in USA, yeah, we need the jobs. Same as in Canada. We want Canadian jobs. And there's stuff made in Canada and the United States. The problem is we are so cheap, a cheap country making our good stuff. And that's why we have high unemployment. Now, a trade deal to stop it seems not working. But if you out there buy locally, buy United States, buy Canada, so less things we have to get China to make. Maybe it would be back in 1960 when these things that I showed you in today's video are back and making in Canada and the United States, But again, they make Game Boys easily, so, and, argue with that. Can we? They are good at making small things. And ever since small leaders, ever since Sony came, we've been having that trouble. Don't worry, it will get better. What? Someday. Now, the trade war between us and Canada. Oh, I'd like to get a full-size $6 Miss Day. I don't get the blow-up one. If I had enough money, I would get those real-life ones that don't pop. And just the funny thing about the blow-up dolls. If you have a hole you have to patch, it looks really stupid when it comes into an interest place. You think the people who have men who have real life dolls are idiots. Remember, they don't have to patch them all the time. It's just like, yeah, I'd like to have a host here with big boobs. That's one of the life size dolls. At least I don't have to patch her up all the time. I mean, if you get one of the Chinese make textile, if you have rough sex with her and it pops, don't get yourself a real girlfriend. Be easier on your sex. Yeah, I see those ads in the Playboy. The big no. I'd like to have a doll with real kissing action. Someday, if they make sex robots. Yes, folks, I'm saying risen. But it's over 2 hours, and I have to go off. It's 9:00 p.m. I have other things to do. So stay tuned to my next videos, and I'm going to show you what I did with these things. Yes. So what I'm talking about for the latecomer, rewatch this show. Bye for now. And hopefully Bob will come up with something I can make fun of in my next video. Remember, this is 1192 video. The next is 1193. Coming soon. Bye.